Before we dive in, let's clear up one big misunderstanding. Hangul is Korean writing system, the letters. It's not the Korean language itself. Got it? Han means Korean and Gul means writing. So Hangul is not the language, but the writing system. English letters have names like A, B, C. Hangul letters have names too, like 기역, 니은, 디귿. But here's a story even most Korean don't know. This is a textbook from 1527 used when kids learned Chinese characters. And look, right here, it explains Hangul sounds. See this character? I'm gonna read right to left, the old way. That's 기역. Next one, 니은. Then, 디귿. But notice the circle? Back then, one Chinese character often had two readings, a Sino-Korean one and a native Korean one. For example, this character means water. Back in Korea's early Joseon period, Koreans read it as 수 and 물. Same character, two readings. Kind of like Japanese kanji having both. But that's not how Korean works today. These days, Korean don't use Chinese character in daily life, so this double reading confusion doesn't exist anymore. Now back to the old book. This one means and the Middle Korean reading was 긋. That's why we call the letter 디귿. So originally, these names weren't just random. They came from using Chinese characters as a shortcut to explain Korean sounds. It was just to teach the sound more easily, so they borrowed the Chinese character that people already knew. The writer of this book wanted to teach the kids when this letter came at the beginning of a syllable, it sounds like g. At the end of a syllable, it sounds like the stop sound. So the writer of this book used two different hanja to show that difference. But since Chinese characters represent meaning, not sound, some Korean sounds couldn't be captured perfectly. That's how names like 기역, 니은, 디귿, 리을, 미음, 비읍, 시옷, and 이응 came about. Over time, the explanations simply turned into the official names. On the other hand, in North Korea, the names are a little different. They try to stick closer to the original idea, so 기역, 니은, 디귿, 리을, 미음, 비읍, 시읒, 이응. Most Korean today don't even know this backstory, but now you do. I have the rest of the letter names on my blog, so check them out if you are curious. See you next time!